Okay, very quickly, I just want to show you exactly how we set up our CV in such a way that it really works and delivers on the goals and the results that you're looking for. So what we do is to be very quite practical to everything that I'm trying to show you. The most important thing is to show you exactly how we do it. So first thing first is if I come here to show you a sample of my CV, the most important thing that you see, I have lots of CVs, but I just want to be practical. Now, the truth of the matter is that when I was doing this, I just want to go like the real way I was doing this. When I was doing it inside of marketing, there's something that we call, inside of marketing, when I was doing my own analysis of my skill set, auditing my skill set, there's something that we call conversion rate optimization. And in terms of conversion rate optimization is since I have background in website development, front end, and things like that, and analytics, web analytics, and sales, I understand business 360. I understand the process of getting consumer from acquisition to a point where they can buy. So this actually was to just quickly uh, this was actually my skill set, and it was just to show people, to present myself as an authority. Notwithstanding, anyway, what I'm trying to just share with you is the flow process of that particular skill set. That the skill set was generally to communicate us for that purpose. So to help people to buy faster, to make faster decision on the website. So if you look at this very quickly, one of the things that you see is this is how my CV is, and every time I use this format, it really works for me. I was in a training where I also was able to use this particular format, where we thought this particular format works. And what I want to move your face to is the skills. Now, if you look at the skills, apart from the contact details and the fact that I've stated what I am, you can see that, this is a very, very, very specific, narrow skill set and also broad skill set. So you see um, industry related skill set, then you see business intelligence, then you see data analytics. The question is, what does data? It has everything to do with it. Then you see Google Analytics, then you see A/B testing. These are just industry. Then you see artificial intelligence. I mean, what does artificial intelligence have to do with what I'm trying to do? It has everything. You just show people these skill sets that it works, and you show it like in a way that it relates to everything else, and also in relation to what you're trying to do. So artificial intelligence nowadays, in terms of testing, in terms of being able to play with data and all those kind of things, and even just being able to use the tools, it's not until you actually uh, build one. But what you do is you're able to use the tools to make informed decisions with regards to what you're doing. And here's another one that's called you see digital, you see sales funnel, you see branding. I mean, you see stuff like that. Then you see macro and micro economics. These are just things that I went online, Googled it, did maybe a preliminary program on it, and I'm putting it out there. You know, because I know exactly where this is. So you can't ask me questions on economics that I don't know, and you have to open yourself up there. There are many programs you can go on Udemy, you can go on Coursera, and you begin to have these things. Then you now look at the tools that I can work with. You see Photoshop, you see Illustrator, you see all these tools. You see, I now went deep a little bit tech. You see that this is HTML, CSS, React, Swift, and I know things about one or two things about this particular thing that is here. And someone asked me, I'm like, I graded according to my level of sophistication or knowledge, but I put it there so that when someone sees it, oh, I think this guy who has understanding of how to play with BigQuery, I think I should be able to bring the person on board. Oh, you can use IBM, you can use Zap, you can use all these tools. That is the real thing. And you now go to soft skills. Look at the things that I listed. Look at the things that I listed: behavioral psychology, and hobbies, and these life goals. These life goals, because sometimes people tell you, what message do you have to the employee? And you just mention your big dream, your big mission, your big vision. Now you come here to where we have this description. You see, I have very, very tailored about me so that it can just help you to have an understanding. I said I have years in over a decade of experience in the sales and marketing industry, and I've helped brands to reposition and scale growth concurrently. Now, moving there and helping them to cut on the most elaborate campaign budget. cut costs. Now you now look at work history, and it's very, very tailored. The things that I did, the activities that I was involved in, very, very specific and tailored to what I was doing. You now look at them, very, very, and then you now see place for certification. This is where I was talking to you. I said, how does a quantity surveying relate to things like this? And I now said that if you check cost accounting, very relatable. Project management, that we did project management, we did a building architecture, and you explain it in such a way that it can help push that particular area. And that's in terms of BSc and the SSC. And then now look at some certifications. I listed it: design thinking. Look at the certification. Sometimes I go in and take it there free for some of the free ones. Diploma in graphics design, digital marketing specialist, Google Marketing Foundations, UI UX and data analytics, business analytics, Excel. You see, mobile app development, and the person is like, wow, if you're this vast, it means you have the ability to deploy. And look at the projects and links. My website, my LinkedIn, my Facebook page, and I will show you how to set up a very, very catchy face. It's not for you to post, even if it's your personal profile. It's not for you to be posting all those unnecessary things. You have to go back and edit your stuff to look very, very professional. A friend of mine, when the person was looking at my profile, was saying, "Man, your profile is so professional." And that's just it. Even the picture choice and everything. Then I now have my portfolio where you can go and you see some of my UI UX projects on Behance, and you can see some that I'm not just someone that's just speaking. I have practical knowledge, and you see some of my audits. I did case study, and this was one of the ones that I wanted to do. Amazon review, when I was trying to tell you that there are things that Amazon can do to improve quality, and if I want to submit to Amazon, this is exactly what I'm pitching, and there is nobody that is going to tell me that it is not possible. And these things are clickable. Are you getting me? They are clickable. You can click to visit it. If you're not clicking, you call me and you now have access to it. There's how you set it up. They are clickable. You click it to visit all of these things, so that you have a detailed this thing on it. You see, I got the recent publications, to see some of my books and my material. I'll get there to show you. You see a white paper, very serious white paper that I did and stuff like that, in case study, just to give you an edge into what I do. So this is exactly what I did. And to move a little bit very quickly, when I did that for marketing as well, you see, it's not really that different. It's just that the foundation of this thing is just what I am telling you how it is. Just change it. And it works with that kind of industry application. So when I'm sharing these things with you, it's because I understand exactly how this thing works. So that's how I do my CV, so that you understand that the presentation of the CV really, really matters. And when you do that, you're able to get more attention and eyeballs. So I'll move you to show you a lookout of how I usually structure my website and the white paper, what kind of things that I'm looking at, so that when someone is telling you to submit your portfolio, you can actually attach that into what a portfolio should look like. And when you do that, someone can really, really see and just give you much more preference when it has to do with what you're doing. So people tie the portfolio to CV. Other people, you send a bunch of links, and the person is able to click it and have a good understanding of what it is that you want to say. So that's that.